the post perimeter, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
Using it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Motiejunas grabs the miss. Harden kicks to Howard. Uses the glass to finish the night here for the Rockets.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Now here's Leonard. In the corner, it's Westbrook.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
Durant kicks to Leonard to the left wing. Here's Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Beverly. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
It's Harden with the drive.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Durant with the dunk.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant, probably the premier scorer in the entire league? He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks again, Doris. Tipped away. And they're running. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Harden with it. Westbrook picks him up. Tries again. Motiejunas. Here's Beverly, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from Beverly. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Green comes in for Kobe. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Chris Paul subbed in for Curry. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Motiejunas.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Now Cousins. James Harden missing on the three. Beverly with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Now Beverly. 5 points in the game. And Beasley now atop the key. Another miss by Houston.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Howard. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Cousins. And so here are the West. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Thompson against Harden. Howard, the pass to Beverly. Davis with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Ariza. Second shot opportunity, and it's Beasley laying it in. Beasley's got his first points of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. It's Westbrook with the drive. Good work defensively by Terry.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the wing, Brewer, the 15-footer. They get it again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money, too.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
Yeah, those wires connected nicely.
But, guys, how about the softness of the hands, the ability to make that catch, and then the finish?
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
James Harden, he's checked in for Thompson. And a change for the Rockets. McDaniels checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Beasley.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's Terry following the basket by Russell Westbrook. There's the double team with Westbrook. And the Rockets with possession here. Terry dishes to Capella, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Terry against Westbrook. Kicks it to Brewer. 4 seconds left. The shot no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. West All-Stars lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So on the floor for Houston, Motiejunas and Howard the post pair. McDaniels is out there with Terry, and it's Brewer in at the small forward. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
He kicks to Cousins. Davis up top. The dish to Harden. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does. Actually, it can hurt you.
Now, screen by Howard. Here's Motiejunas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Motiejunas has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Ariza goes in. And Beverly kicks to Motiejunas. No luck.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Tipped away. Davis, the pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. The feed to Durant. From deep. Outside Westbrook. Harden dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Cousins. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Harden, no good.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Been a great game tonight for Westbrook. 10 points and a steal. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trail. And here's Beverly. He has 5. The 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got 8. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Westbrook with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Beverly. And the rejection by Cousins. Inside. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Beverly. And Davis sends it back. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harden. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Harden's got 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Howard has it in the corner. And it's Houston with another.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Harden. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Howard wide open. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Puts one up from 19. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Durant. Durant's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Westbrook against Beverly. He dishes it to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Terry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for the Western All-Stars. Draymond Green. Kawhi Leonard.
And Brewer kicks to Terry.
Johnson.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Free throw, good. Terry.
Jason Terry. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Terry. Outside Curry. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first half. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Curry in at the point. Now Beverly after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And he gets it to go. Beverly's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Houston.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Rockets leading by 9. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
All right, fans, let's get
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Dance Team. One more time. Let them hear it, fans. That was your West All-Stars Dance Team.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Beverly. He's got 10. They get the rebound. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Howard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead.
From the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Curry. And Beverly kicks to Motiejunas. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Howard, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Howard. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Curry's got 8 points. Rockets leading by 5. Beverly with the ball. Harden outside. Back to Beverly. The tray. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. 10 points and 6 assists.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Cousins. Kobe comes in for Draymond Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Klay Thompson. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. It's slammed in by Howard.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And here's Beverly after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. He got right to the cup using that screen. Beverly's got 14 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Durant, the pass to Curry. From the arc. Curry with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Houston making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Harden's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Curry can't get it to go.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And that one's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Ariza. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Now Harden, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Leaps for it. Stolen by Harden. Brewer dishes to Terry. Puts it up. Brewer's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Puts it up from 15. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
All right.
Brewer's got his first bucket of the night. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 11. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Curry. Nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 16 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Beasley with the screen on Curry. Terry the pass to Beasley. Gets an open look and hits. Beasley's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The West All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's good from Stephen Curry. The Rockets making a switch here, so he gets them both. 16 seconds left to play in the third. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Houston, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Green left side. He feeds it to Paul. Thompson inside the line. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 11. As we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Howard. Beasley out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's McDaniels at the 2 spot.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far.
Green kicks to Davis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now Ariza puts up a 3, and that one's good. Beverly's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson with the bucket.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Ariza has the open look. Ariza with another miss.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Moniunas is checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for KJ McDaniels. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Curry.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Harden. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. From deep. Again, Curry missing. Rockets leading by 7. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Ariza dishes to Howard. Moniunas kicks to Beverly. Pass to Moniunas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ariza. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Curry against Harden. Durant kicks to Leonard. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that. Pretty one-handed flush.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Dishes to Harden. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 11 points, and what a force on the board, taking over on the glass.
Just get out of the way, guys. He is throwing his body all around in that paint.
Harden the pass to Beverly. That's good from Howard on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 8th assist in the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And it's Bryant missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And even 3-on-3 break. Poked away. Westbrook with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody but... Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I
I
saw
tell
it.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the rejection by Harden. Back to Davis. Paul for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Beverly against Paul. And it's Ariza in the corner. Misses the 3.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Moniunas. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Harden outside. Ariza right side. Offensive rebound. Howard. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He has 9 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
Boy, his hands weren't the steadiest at the line that time, but that was all they needed to put a cap on this one.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
That's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Points with the clock stopped.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Shooting for the West All-Stars, Dwight Howard.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast.
Oh! It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying